We just celebrated 150 years of Litchfield. It goes way back to the railroad days, back before 1869. The downtown was the beginning of Litchfield. As life went on, this town just grew with things all the time.
Living in Litchfield, I think, really gives us the best of both worlds. Here, you don't have to worry about traffic or parking spots. At the same time, you can get to the cities in an hour and 15 minutes, which is so convenient.
If you were commuting from one side of town to the other, it was 5 minutes or less unless the train came through.
My husband and I went to a football game on a Friday night, and the love and the joy and the enthusiasm was like nothing we had felt since high school. And right then and there, he said, this is it. That's what brought us here, because everybody supports everybody.
One of the first things we noticed is there were people, families, kids, dogs out around town, on bikes, on rollerblades, walking by the lake, at the playgrounds. And that right away said, oh, this is a community that is outside, being active, enjoying the open space and the public space that we had.
I knew this was a place where I wanted to raise a family. Combined with that, with the love of my job and my ability to serve the people of Litchfield, those are some big things for me that really have kept me here.
I grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota, and I came out here and decided this was a place for me. And I'm ever glad I did.
It's everything you need in a small town.
Litchfield really has so much to offer in terms of recreation, no matter what age you are. Bike trails and parks.
Our lake is active. We have that splash pad and the park there and camping.
An 18-hole golf course that's well maintained by the city.
Everything is about the people that live here. It's a very inviting community. People are not afraid to reach out to other people, to befriend people.
Our community, our little neighborhood is vibrant. People walk and they come on over and they say hi and they bring a cup of coffee.
When things are going fine, they're with you, and when things maybe go a little south for you, if you have a little issue in life, they're there to pick you up, and it's a great community in that respect.
I look at the schools and I think, wow.
I think our kids in our school system have a wonderful advantage over some of these bigger schools in a lot of ways.
The teachers are top-notch.
We have 27 different activities, both athletic and other opportunities for kids.
In high school, I love the opportunities you have because it's such a small community. You can be involved in multiple activities through your school, your church, with athletics.
I've seen a lot of town energy and emphasis put on art, music, and theater that I haven't seen in other small towns.
If you're a football player, you also can be on the Royal Court for the homecoming, and then you can also, by the way, play in the band, and we need you to do all three.
So when you come out of this school, you're well-rounded.
Growing up here, I love like the small school sizes and the safe feel when you're in the town.
And safety is a huge thing. Obviously, I have a different perspective of being a law enforcement officer in this community. I live in this community, I raise my kids in this community, and that's for a reason.
My husband and I recently had a baby, and we did all of our doctoring here in Litchfield, and we were so happy with the care. We also have our eye doctor here, our chiropractor, the dentist. You know, there's all that you need, and we've been really happy with that.
As an organic vegetable farmer, the fact that there is a natural food co-op on Main Street of Litchfield that had been here for over 30 years, that was brilliant to us. It told us that there were people in this community who valued good food, who were in support of local agriculture, and also a great place for us to shop as well.
We have so many churches in town, and they're all wonderful working churches.
I think we're a growing community. I've seen businesses pop up in the last few years. I think there's plenty of job opportunities for people to find employment.
Housing's a little bit cheaper here, so that's a big plus. I want to get more and more involved just because I know kids are the future, and anything I can do to help the kids out is definitely worth doing. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. I mean, I feel like the community really cares about the youth.
I see a good, solid group of young individuals willing to take a stand and say, you know what, we're good, but we can be great.
There's an opportunity and an acceptance to be creative here with your space and time and energies.
I see development occurring around here, and I love it.
The history of our community has evolved with great people that have been looking forward and making this city something what it is today.
It's not always easy progress. The majority of the people in our community want Litchfield to not just survive, but they want it to thrive. It's been 35 great years.
So this is our life, and we love it, and I can't imagine living anywhere else now.